everybody, this is Mike from Double Play Sounds coming at you with a very special unboxing video today. This is actually the first unboxing video we've done for the channel, so please leave some feedback in the comment section and don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you like what you see, and also subscribe for more content as we plan to be doing many more of these in the future. Alright, so we're going to jump right into it. Today we are doing the API 529 stereo bus compressor, and for those of you who aren't familiar, this is the 500 series version of the legendary 2500 bus compressor, which has been used on countless records for well over 25 years. It's been a staple for many mastering engineers, many mix engineers, simply for its versatility, its reliability, and the great sound that comes from it. So we're going to be talking a little bit more about that, but just gonna get right into the unboxing. So here on the box, the nice thing API does is they show all of their models on the box, and they actually check off the one that you've got. So I went and cut this side here. Might go ahead and speed some parts of this video up for you guys. Already got my XLR connectors right here because we're going to be soldering that up. So already it's a very well packaged unit. I mean, you can shake this box around and then nothing is moving. They give a little bit of studio foam there. There's a bonus, get some acoustics with it. So first thing they give you is some warranty information. They do have a 5-year warranty on all their stuff, which is really great of API to do. And then in here we have the wonderful unit that is the 529. So I'm going to carefully pull this out here. Wow, this has got some weight to it. Yeah guys, I'd say this is a good, if not a full pound, at least half a pound or more of the bubble wrap. And that is her there. Look at that, guys. So it's a beautiful double wide unit. It's got all the same features as the 2500, which is really cool for a 500 series unit that they managed to fit that much in there. But very excited about this here. It's a new piece we got for the studio. Going to bring the mixing and mastering game up to a whole different level. Alright, so there is your inspection on there. They do a listening test, specifications, calibration, mechanical accessories, white glove inspection, knobs at 0, buttons out, power off, and they do a cleaning. So pretty sure they do two tests for this. There's your 2520 op amp, which is found in most API gear. And obviously this is a stereo unit, so you essentially have two channels of the same thing. You have a transformer on each side, you have an op amp on each side, that's meters, and a little bit of silica gel in the circuit. That's kind of cool. And yeah, like all the caps and everything seem to be in the same place on both channels, so it's pretty much a true stereo unit. You have identical channels, and I mean, you could just see the amount of quality that's in these pots as well. Like everything is just literally military spec, and it's also got a little bit of a backing plate, which is really nice because sometimes you get a little bit nervous with these 500 series units. They tend to be a little bit flimsy when you're pushing them in, and this also helps kind of keep a bit of dust out as well. So I really like when 500 series modules do this sort of thing. So yeah, we're gonna install it in the rack. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that right now. Alright guys, we're back. Gonna give you guys a closer look at this thing, and it is gorgeous. It's probably one of the most complicated modules I own, and the circuitry is just so well done, and you could just tell they've used top quality components for everything. And this is actually not the first one I've seen in person. I used to work at a music store and we had one there, and I can tell you that one I did take a close look at, and everything was identical. Everything was soldered the exact same way. All the parts were the same, and everything was in the same spot, and it looked just as good as this. So their consistency is also pretty amazing for something that's hand built in the US. And I'm going to show you guys now here these two prongs there. Don't mind that one in the middle. That's just something proprietary that Purple Audio did for their chassis. They can make it a summing amp with one of their modules. But those two right there, that's slot 9 and slot 10, as this is a 10 slot. And because this is a stereo unit, you have two prongs. So this is going to use slot 9 and 10 together, as you need a left and a right channel. So I'm going to show you guys right now how to put that in. First thing you want to do is make sure you have the power disconnected to the chassis, and make sure it's off. You want no electricity going through that thing whatsoever. Alright guys, here's the side view for you. So first things first, you want to notice that the blue prongs there that we plug into are a certain length. And I say that because the prongs on the back of the module are a little bit shorter, so you want to make sure that it's not tilted too far up or down on top of being not too far left or right. Second thing is you want to lower it in very carefully. Like you see here, I'm holding it by the front plate and I'm being careful not to scratch the PCB board too much on the sides of the rack rails. And from here you just want to line up the rack screw holes on both the module and the chassis, and make sure that, see here, I have it actually kind of messed up. The top is tilted down further, so I adjust it, and now you can see the distance of the front plate on the top and the bottom are the same in regards to the rack rail. And once you have it there, you can wiggle it a bit, make sure it's in, and give it a gentle push. And it doesn't click or pop or make any noise. It just literally sinks into place, and you shouldn't have to push very hard. Excessive force means that you don't have it lined up right. But once you've got that in, you can grab your rack screws, and you definitely want to use screws with this stuff. You don't want it wiggling around a lot because those little pieces of PCB board that plug in are very fragile. So I like to go in a diagonal manner just to have even clamping pressure. It's not 100% necessary, but I like to do it. It just sort of became a habit. And then once I have all 4 of those in, I'm going to put the blank panel in. And this is the part where you can plug in the chassis again and turn it on. I'm going to let this warm up a little bit while I go solder some XLR cables to hook all of this up. And once all that's done, we're going to run some audio through it and give you guys a full rundown of how this thing works and finally see how it sounds.